Hello everyone, it's Mrs. Schultz. I thought I would just make you a quick video since we are not going to be having class on Friday. Just wanted to run through a few important things with you. The first is notice I am in our Class Connect, our class page. Notice here that I tell you that we will not be having class these 2 days. So April 14th, this one is will not have class. Make sure that you're completing your Unit 8 discussion assessment and then your test part 2. Make sure that you have put that in the Dropbox for me to grade. We are going to be doing project presentations in May, but remember this time around it is not going to be required that you present them live. It is required, however, that you do a presentation and submit it to me. I have not yet opened up that Dropbox because I want you to focus on Unit 8 and 9 first, and then you can go ahead and submit it when I open the Dropbox on May 1st. This is what I'm asking of everyone, that you do 5 slides total. The first slide is introducing a music topic of your choice. Think about those burning questions that we talked about from semester 1, something that you're truly interested in and want to find out more about with music. Slides 2, 3, and 4 are just going to be some facts, history, some stuff about the actual music, maybe instruments that it involves. And then the last slide, just give me what your sources were for that project. You will submit that 5-point slide presentation to the assignment area. No matter if you present it or not, everyone will put it in the Dropbox there. And then if you do want to present it to me, I ask that you go ahead and send me an email. And what you're going to do is tell me whether you want to present on the 5th, the 12th, or the 19th of May. So that is up to you to send me an email if you would like to present live, so I can make sure and put you on the docket for that day, and that we have enough time involved for everybody to do that. So make sure you do that. And then just remember that the most important thing about picking a project is that it's something interesting to you. You want to be something that you want to learn about, maybe those burning questions. And then the other thing is make sure that you pick not just one person or band. I really don't want you to focus on a person or a band. I would like you to focus on a topic. So a couple ideas: world music, maybe Chinese music or Indonesian music or African music. You can talk about a style of music, for instance, jazz music or blues or rock and roll. You can pick a decade like the 80s. And then I would say if you could also pick within that decade, for instance, the 80s has a lot of different styles, so maybe you would pick 80s punk rock, or 80s hair bands, or 80s big singers like Whitney Houston. So you want to pick somewhat of a genre within a decade, because if you pick a whole decade, that's way too much to cover in 3 slides. Next, make sure you try and think about something. If you want to, you can pick a specific instrument. I'm totally okay with that. If you want to find maybe the information on the clarinet, where it came from, where it originated, what did early clarinets look like, and then maybe talk a little bit about the structure of how it was built, as well as what kind of styles of music it is known for. For instance, clarinet is known for lots of different styles in the 20s and 30s. So you could talk about that. So for instance, that was just kind of you don't have to pick that, but that's just a suggestion or an idea. You can also pick music in something else, like music in the brain, music in children, music in teens, music helping with the quality of life, music and developmentally disabled, music and the elderly. So any of those are great topics to choose, but of course, the sky is the limit. You can choose something else if none of these sound good to you. And then just another quick heads up that if you don't know where your resources are, one important thing to do is note that you can go into your content, and your resources for Unit 8 are at the bottom. So you'll notice right here, Unit 8, Lessons 1, 2, 3, and 4 resources. You will also find it if you click on Unit 8 test, where you'll see not only your test, but you'll also see your resources in there. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of an idea of what you need to be doing with that. Finally, I want to go ahead and show you those resources really quick here. Unit 1, Lesson 1. And what I've done here, I want you to kind of see, is I've gone through each one of the topics, every one of the slides that you've done in Unit 1. just so you can kind of see that. And then if there was a resource that you used right inside of that lesson, I put it right in the same order that you had it in your lesson. So Unit 1, Unit 8, Lesson 1, Resource 8.4 is actually in Unit 8, Lesson 1. So I put it in there in that same order. So that's on the Statue of Liberty. If you scroll down here, you're going to see another one that happened in Lesson 1, which was celebrating the Passover. So that is also right in order with the Unit 1 information. If we scroll down here to Lesson 2, notice it's a different color, so you can kind of tell it a little better. And same thing is true here. If there was a resource used, I went ahead and put those in there, and it looks like there wasn't necessarily one in Lesson 2. Lesson 3 is pink. And once again, we have resource 8 and 9 talking about calypso music that was in lesson 3. So that's right in order there. And then I will scroll down to the way bottom. And just so you know, those resources for not only lesson 4, but also if you look here, there is quiz reviews as well as the answer, so you can kind of double check yourself as you're taking your test. You can use these as you take your test for review. So this resource that I've made for you, it's very complete, it's very accurate, it has all of the information all in one location for you, so it should be super easy to use on your test. Hopefully it'll just be a great review for you as you can go through and review it on your own as well. If you have any questions, please make sure you let me know, and I hope that you have a wonderful, happy Easter. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.